Did you know that a single slip in the bathroom can change the next 6 months of your life? For adults over 50, falls are one of the biggest reasons people lose their independence. Many end up in bed, in rehab, or afraid to move the way they used to. And the quiet, uncomfortable truth is this. Most of those falls don't start with bad luck. They start with weak legs. Weak legs don't just make it harder to stand up, sit down, or walk. They quietly chip away at your confidence. You start holding onto furniture, you avoid stairs, you skip activities you used to love, and little by little, life gets smaller. If any of that feels familiar, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not stuck this way. Your legs can get stronger again. Your balance can improve. Your independence is worth fighting for. In this video from True Senior Healthness, we're going to walk through 3 powerful leg exercises designed specifically for people over 50. One that strengthens your thighs and balance in real-life positions. One that protects your hips and back from the ground up. One that turns your calves into a second heart for lighter, more confident walking. No gym, no machines, no jumping. Just your body, a chair or couch, and 10 focused minutes a day. If you want to keep walking to the store, gardening, traveling, playing with grandkids, or simply getting out of a chair without help 5-10 years from now, this is where that future starts. Take a deep breath, settle in, and let's start rebuilding your strength one leg at a time. Before we move, why leg strength matters so much after 50. As we get older, something called sarcopenia slowly sneaks up on us. That's the medical term for age-related muscle loss. Starting around your 52nd, your body can lose around 3–5% of its muscle mass each decade if you don't intentionally work to keep it. The legs are often hit hardest. Standing up from low chairs feels harder. Stairs feel steeper. You start pushing with your hands instead of using your legs. Walking speed slows, and stride gets shorter. At the same time, joints like knees and hips may feel stiffer or more sensitive. So many people think, I'd better move less to protect my joints. But what your joints actually need is stronger muscles around them, not less movement. That's exactly what these 3 exercises are designed to do. Build strength, improve balance, protect joints. Let's start with the one that looks simple, but can change how you stand, walk, and climb stairs. Exercise on Bulgarian split squat. Strengthen your legs, train your balance, protect your independence. If you've noticed, pushing off your thighs to get up from a chair, feeling wobbly on stairs, one leg always feels weaker or less reliable than the other. This movement is for you. The Bulgarian split squat sounds fancy, but at its core, it's just a supported one-leg squat with your back foot resting on a chair or couch. It mimics real life, rising from the ground, stepping up, catching yourself when you stumble. No machines in the world can replace this kind of real-world strength. What it works, this one exercise trains quadriceps, front of thigh, help you stand up, climb stairs, and control descent. Glutes, butt muscles, power for walking, rising, and protecting knees. Hamstrings, back of thigh, support your hips and knee stability. Balance and coordination. Each leg learns to carry its own weight confidently. Most of us have one leg that's quietly weaker. This exercise finds that imbalance and starts correcting it. How to do a senior-friendly Bulgarian split squat? You'll need a sturdy chair, couch, or low bench. Optional, a wall or countertop for extra balance support. Step by step, set up your position. Stand facing away from the chair, about 2 feet in front of it. Place the top of one foot, shoelaces down, on the seat behind you. Your front foot should feel steady and grounded. Organize your posture. Gently lift your chest. Engage your core as if bracing for a gentle poke in the belly. Lightly hold a wall, counter, or chair back on one side if you need support. Lower with control. Slowly bend your front knee. Let your back knee move toward the floor behind you. Only go as low as comfortable. Your front knee should not shoot far past your toes. Think, lower straight down, not forward. Rise with strength, not speed. Press through your front heel, as if you're pushing the floor away. Squeeze your glute and thigh to come back up to standing. That's 1 repetition. Breathing. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you press back up. Beginner target. 2 sets of 6–8 repetitions per leg. 3–4 days per week. Over time, your goal is to build up toward 10–12 reps per leg with smooth, steady control. Modifications for safety. If you're thinking, no way I can do that yet, don't worry. you can absolutely make this gentler. Too wobbly? Skip the elevated back foot and do a regular split squat. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back on the floor. Hold a counter or wall. Lower just a few inches and rise again. Knees not happy? Decrease the depth of your squat. Even a small bend builds strength. Shift your focus to pressing through your heel and keeping your knee over your ankle. Out of breath? Take a pause after each rep. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Remember, control matters more than speed. Each little repetition is a vote for your future self, the one who still stands up without help and still takes the stairs with confidence. Quick nutrition boost for stronger legs. Exercise is the signal. Nutrition is the building material. After 50, your muscles respond best when you give them enough protein and hydration. Aim for around 20-30 grams of protein with each meal if your doctor approves. Examples: eggs with whole grain toast, Greek yogurt with berries, chicken, tofu, or beans at lunch or dinner. Include foods rich in magnesium and potassium to reduce cramps and fatigue. Bananas, avocados, spinach, sweet potatoes, nuts, seeds. Think of it this way. The exercise tells your body, let's get stronger. The protein and minerals give your body the tools to say, okay, let's build. Mid-video check-in and a small request. Before we move on to the next exercise, pause for a moment and notice. Which leg felt more tired when you imagined or tried that split squat? Did you catch yourself wanting to hold your breath? Did one side feel less stable than the other? That awareness alone is valuable. It tells you exactly where your body needs attention and kindness. If this has been helpful so far, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to True Senior Healthness and turn on the notification bell. This channel is dedicated to people over 50 who want to stay strong, steady, and independent with simple, science-backed routines you can actually do at home. Your subscribe helps this kind of content reach more seniors who need it, and it tells YouTube, show me more videos that support my health. All right, let's move on to the exercise that hugs your hips, supports your spine, and can make getting out of bed feel easier. Exercise 2, glute bridge. Strengthen your hips, support your back, stand taller. If you wake up with morning stiffness in your lower back, a dull ache after standing or walking, a feeling that your posture is collapsing over time, there's a good chance your glutes, the big muscles of your butt, aren't doing their job. Years of sitting can basically switch off your glutes. When that happens, your lower back and hamstrings take over more than they should. That creates strain and pain where you don't want it. The glute bridge is a gentle way to reactivate the backside of your body, protect your lower back, build strength every time you stand, walk, or bend. And the best part? It's done lying down. What it works. The glute bridge focuses on gluteus maximus, your main hip extensor and a huge stabilizer. Hamstrings help you extend your hips and assist with walking and stairs. Lower back stabilizers, muscles along your spine that keep you upright. Core helps keep your pelvis and spine in a safe position. These are the muscles that quietly support you every time you get out of bed, bend down to pick something up, walk across the room or down the street. How to do a safe, effective glute bridge. You'll need a mat, carpet, or firm bed. Optional, small pillow or folded towel under your head if more comfortable. Step by step, set up on your back. Lie down on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Heels roughly 12-18 inches away from your hips. Organize your spine. Gently flatten your lower back toward the floor by lightly tightening your abdominal muscles. This protects your spine and helps your core engage. Lift your hips. Press through your heels, not your toes. Squeeze your glutes and slowly lift your hips off the floor. Aim for a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, but only as high as feels comfortable and controlled. Hold and breathe. At the top, hold for 2-3 seconds. Continue breathing naturally, no breath holding. Focus on squeezing your glutes, not arching your lower back. Lower with control. Slowly bring your hips back down to the floor. Let your spine land one vertebra at a time. Beginner target, 2 sets of 10-12 repetitions, 3-4 days per week. As you grow stronger, you can hold the top position for 5-8 seconds. Add a light pillow or ball between your knees and gently squeeze. Focus on slow, deliberate movement instead of speed. Modifications and safety tips. Lower back sensitivity. Make sure you're not overarching at the top. If needed, lift your hips only halfway. You should feel the effort in your glutes and hamstrings, not a pinch in your spine. Knee discomfort? Bring your heels a little closer to your hips. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes, not collapsing inward. Hard surface? Place a folded towel, blanket, or mat under your back and hips for cushioning. Try noticing how your body feels the first time you do this exercise, and then again after a week. For many people, getting out of a chair or walking longer distances starts to feel smoother, more supported, and less painful. Nutrition to support hips and back. This exercise uses some of the largest muscles in your body, which means they need good building blocks to recover and grow. Calcium and vitamin D support bones and lower back structures. Dairy if tolerated, fortified plant milks, leafy greens, salmon, eggs, vitamin D. Ask your doctor if you might need a vitamin D supplement. Many adults over 50 do. Healthy fats like omega-3 seconds help reduce inflammation in joints and muscles. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, walnuts, flaxseed, chia seeds. Hydration keeps your spinal discs and muscles working well. Aim for 6-8 glasses of fluid per day, unless your doctor has given you fluid restrictions. When you pair glute bridges with even modest nutrition upgrades, you're not just exercising, you're rebuilding a stronger foundation underneath your entire upper body. Exercise 3, calf raise. Lighten your step, improve your circulation, steady your balance. Let's talk about a muscle group most people ignore until something goes wrong: the calves. If you've ever felt tight lower legs when walking, cramping in your calves at night, swollen ankles by evening, heavy, dragging legs after standing or sitting too long, your calves may not be doing their full job. They're not just lower leg muscles. Your calves are often called your second heart because they help pump blood and fluid back up from your feet and ankles toward your upper body. Stronger calves mean better leg circulation, less pooling and swelling, more stable ankles, better push-off when walking, improved balance when standing or turning. And the good news? Calf raises are incredibly simple and very effective. What it works: gastrocnemius and soleus, the main calf muscles. Muscles around the ankle that help stabilize you. Tendons that support your heel and lower leg. These work every time you feel. Take a step, climb a curb, stand still without wobbling. How to do calf raises safely. You'll need a sturdy chair, wall, or countertop for support. Step by step, set your stance. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Lightly hold the back of a chair or place your hands on a counter or wall. Lift your heels. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet. Imagine you're trying to make yourself just a little taller. Keep your weight evenly spread between both feet. Pause and squeeze. At the top, pause for 1-2 seconds. Gently squeeze your calves. Keep your knees soft, not locked. Lower with control. Slowly lower your heels back down to the floor. Don't let them drop, control the descent. Beginner target, 2-3 sets of 10-12 repetitions. 3-5 days per week. You should feel a mild to moderate effort in the backs of your lower legs, not sharp pain. Modifications and progressions. Trouble balancing? Stand between the counter and the back of a chair and hold on with both hands. You can even keep one foot slightly in front of the other at first for more stability. Calves very tight? Start with smaller lifts, just a little rise off your heels still counts. Over time, you can increase your range. Ready for more challenge? Once you feel stable, try lifting one foot slightly off the ground and doing calf raises on one leg at a time. Or stand on a small, sturdy step with your heels hanging slightly off to increase the range, only if your balance and ankles are reliable. This may look like a tiny movement, but the way it can change your walking, circulation, and confidence is anything but small. Nutrition and hydration for healthy calves. Because the calves are so involved in fluid movement and muscle contraction, they respond very well to potassium and magnesium for cramp prevention. Potassium, bananas, potatoes, tomatoes, oranges, avocados. Magnesium, leafy greens, almonds, pumpkin seeds, black beans. Good hydration. Dehydration is a common trigger for calf cramps and heavy legs. Sip water throughout the day, or enjoy herbal tea if you prefer something warm. Imagine combining strong calves with stronger thighs and hips. You're building a lower body that feels lighter, more stable, and more capable of carrying you where you want to go. Putting it all together, a 10-minute leg routine. Here's a simple way to turn these 3 exercises into a powerful daily routine. Circuit 2-3 rounds, depending on your energy. Bulgarian split squat, 6 reps per leg. Glute bridge, 10-12 controlled reps. Calf raises, 10-12 controlled reps. Rest 30-60 seconds between exercises or longer if you need it. After one full round, sit down, take a few deep breaths, and decide if you feel up to another. You can do this in your living room, beside your bed, in the kitchen while dinner cooks. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent. A few important safety notes. If you have severe joint pain, recent surgery, uncontrolled blood pressure, or serious balance problems, always check with your doctor or physical therapist before starting new exercises. Move in a pain-free range. Mild muscle effort or burn is okay. Sharp or stabbing joint pain is not. Use as much support as you need: walls, counters, chair backs. There is no bonus prize for wobbling. The goal is safe strength, not risk. Listening to your body is not weakness, it's wisdom. Your next step, literally. You've just learned 3 simple, powerful leg exercises. Bulgarian split squats to train real-life strength and balance. Glute bridges to support your hips and protect your back. Calf raises to lighten your step and boost circulation. They don't require a gym. They don't require perfect fitness. They simply require one decision. I'm not waiting for a fall to start caring about my legs. I'm starting now. Imagine yourself a few months from today, walking across a parking lot without needing to shuffle, getting up from a low chair without pushing off your thighs, standing at the counter, cooking or talking without your back aching, climbing a set of stairs and realizing you're not dreading it anymore. That future isn't built in one dramatic workout. It's built in 10 quiet minutes at a time. If this video helped you, I'd love to hear from you. What is one small change you're going to start with? One set of split squats? Glute bridges in the morning? Calf raises while the kettle boils? Tell me in the comments so we can cheer you on and so your decision can encourage someone else who's scared to start. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend or family member who wants to stay independent, and subscribe to True Senior Healthness for more simple, senior-friendly routines that keep you strong, steady, and confident. Your age does not get to decide your strength. Your choices do. Let's keep moving forward, one powerful step at a time.